What's up everyone, it's Adam from Life of Adam. Came back with a brand new lifeguarding video. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the truths of lifeguarding that you need to know. From my personal experience being a lifeguard for many years, I'm gonna give you guys some of my best tips that I've given on this channel to help you guys be the best lifeguards that you can be and also have the best experience. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, I make a bunch of lifeguarding content about passing the course, passing the swim test, finding a job, basically everything you need to know. So definitely consider subscribing and liking the video if you're new to the channel. Now, my first truth for this video is that location is everything. When you are a lifeguard, let's say that I'm someone who has a pool lifeguard certification and I want to work at a pool. If I work at a hotel pool versus a water park pool versus a community pool, those are three different types of experiences. Why? Because at certain pools, it's going to be more active than others, which means I'm going to have to make more saves. I'm going to be more active. It's going to be busier. So pick the environment that you want to experience. If you're someone who wants the thrill of lifeguarding, then if you pick a very popular location, typically with younger middle-aged people, you'll make a lot more saves than a very relaxed resort guarding a pool with older people swimming laps or maybe just casually drinking. So do not feel like you're stuck. If you're working a lifeguarding job that does not fit what you're kind of looking for, feel free to move around and experience different things. In my personal experiences, I started working at an indoor pool in the off season. I liked it because it was casual. And then in the summer times, I want to be a little bit more popular, a little bit more busy to really sharpen my lifeguarding and become a better lifeguard. So I put myself in a popular summer camp type pool with lots of kids, lots of different ages. And that really exposed me to a lot of different rescues that I've had to make, a lot of first aid instances. So definitely pick what you want to experience because location matters. Now, truth number two, practice does not equal the real thing. You can practice rescues all you want, get the best technique in the world down, rotate between lifeguards, do in-service training, job training, certification training, whatever type of training it is. When there's a real occurrence, when someone really needs your help, it's completely different. And I'm not saying it's different in terms of you don't want to use the techniques that you learned. What I'm saying is the feeling of it is completely different. Your mind is gonna like zone in on the person. Everything else around you is gonna go away. You're gonna have that feeling in your stomach that like, okay, this is real. I gotta execute. It's like that protective, like parental type feeling. When you're a lifeguard, it's your responsibility to make sure everyone's safe. So when someone is not safe and you have to make a save, you feel completely different than just like rotating with your coworkers and practicing techniques. It's the real deal. And until you actually experience that, you're not gonna be able to relate to it. So just make sure that yes, it's good to practice techniques, but when it's a real life situation, just be prepared for what it feels like. It's gonna be a little different. Now, number three, the third truth in this video is there's a big difference between good and bad lifeguards. All lifeguards have the same goal, and the same goal is to enforce rules, watch the pool, work a certain period of time. If anything happens, you handle it, it's your responsibility, and you use your training. That's always gonna be the same for every single lifeguard. However, there's a reason why certain lifeguards are a lot better than others, and that's because they're better leaders, they take control, they're better communicators, they're more confident in themselves. They're also better executors, they're more athletic, they're in motion, they're able to get to the victim quicker, they're better at the rescue techniques, they're a lot more smooth with their movements, and you can just see like okay, this lifeguard is better than this one. And it's usually by the way they carry themselves and the way they scan and the way they control space. So make sure when you are a lifeguard, if you want to be considered a good lifeguard or an above average lifeguard, not only is it important to take care of yourself, be athletic, be in motion, be able to get to the victim quickly, but it's also a matter of the mental game of being able to control space, being authoritative, being a leader, and controlling situations. So that's a very important tip because everyone thinks, oh, lifeguarding is the same thing for everyone. It really isn't. If you're a good lifeguard, you will stand out very quickly. So these are my three truths for this video. I hope you guys found this helpful. Comment down below your thoughts, like and subscribe to show the support to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace out.